people, man, and TikTok is such a good place, man. I love TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Connect with good people like yourself. She told me to tell you hello too.
Hello. Yes, I'm a girl's girl. Okay, yeah, I'm a girl's girl. We don't do mean girls over here.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. Like I said, you was talking right last night, man. You was on it, man, and you don't look your age one bit like you can still be in your early 20s, man. That's just definitely a favor. You definitely got a beautiful name, Grace. God's grace, man. Definitely, I thank God for His grace, and you definitely, He definitely got you here for a reason, man. So you know what I'm saying. I'll be 35 in November. So man, we definitely
okay.
Yeah, man. So definitely, you don't look it, but I like to do a little prayer, Miss Grace. You know, man, I do a quick little prayer, then we'll get on talking a little something. But I just want to thank God for today, and I thank God for you. I thank God for who's watching, and just bless us, bless my family, bless your family, and bless those that are watching their family too. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Yeah, amen.
She said you look young. I told her, Miss Ebony, she look real young. She said you look young.
Yeah.
She awesome, man. She does the game nights, everything. Oh man, one of my favorite people like you is, and definitely did the podcast when she did it, man, and on fire. So you know, great people come through. She's showing love, so definitely.
I'm gonna have to follow her.
Yeah. She gonna follow me. I know she's gonna follow you, but I already know she is. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we said we talking about dating, man. You know, definitely. I'm a single man, so I'm still, out dating, making sure the right one. You want to get the wrong one. And like I tell people all the time, man, don't just rush into anything. Don't just rush into something to say you got somebody. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that's what you want, who you want to be with. A lot of people. She said she already follow you. A lot of people like to get in things to say they have a title to say they got somebody. And I'm very big on mental health. So I like to start. You see some of the podcasts I did. The topic of mental health, I like to start off with that. You don't mind just you being in a woman's standpoint, mentally, how you doing mentally, or anything you share mental health wise, or because that's something that's very, very serious that we don't take serious, definitely in the Black community, but we need to take that more serious. And ain't just Black community, all around. Kids have mental health at young age too, so I am very big on that, making sure my peoples are good. Anything you want to share with that or whatever.
So, I think mental health is so important because I feel like it's really your mental hygiene. The same way you have to take care of everything else on the outside, I feel like you really have to take care of everything on the inside. Mm-hmm. And that's, for me, that's, therapy. If you feel like you need therapy. In the Black community, I feel like we don't really talk about therapy. But I think that just being able to talk to somebody is so helpful. And that's not, just because you're traumatized or, life itself can be traumatized.
That's right.
Life itself, yeah. and then just having somebody to navigate through that with. So mental health is so important. I think that's another thing with me taking that time off of social media for me was so important because it gave me an opportunity to really focus on grace, focus on myself, focus on my healing journey, and then not having any kind of manufactured attention, just getting comfortable and confident with myself outside of, I'm gonna post this and somebody's gonna like it, and all these different things that I didn't grow up with. We didn't grow up with.
Yeah, a lot of new stuff now.
Well, we had MySpace back in the day, and I didn't even really I had the dial-up core, AOL.com. So just getting back to the roots of things for me. So I think mental health is so important. Journaling, meditation, prayer. If that's, I try to be, I believe in God and Jesus. That's my personal belief. Right. But I think with that belief, sometimes we have to give grace and not judge others. So I really don't try to, say that too much to make anyone uncomfortable, even though that's what I subscribe to. But whatever it is, journaling, meditation, whatever it is for anybody, just get connected with something bigger than you. That to me, that's most important. Like it has to be something outside of yourself that keeps you grounded. So
that's very important. Very important. And you, at the end, you were saying about the God, Jesus, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, what I believe in, and I respect anybody that's what they believe in, that's there. But that don't stop me from liking them or loving them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just you believe what you believe in, I believe what I believe in, you know? So that's respect. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. We don't supposed to be like, you got to be like, well, that, you know, you don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're trying to win somebody over, all that stuff take time. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you're doing. And when the time is right, then the time is right. And God will handle that. So definitely I love that. And thank you for that word. That was great about mental, because like you say, mental break is very important.
Yes.
I take me a mental break, definitely very important, you know, always. And I just really got to the point, man, like maybe like 5 years ago, to really how especially take a mental break is get yourself back together. If I gotta take a few days for social media or a few days for certain stuff, you know, if I'm listening to something, watching TV, something on TV, to get myself back right, you know, be focused, like manifestation, like you say, I manifest very quietly. Nobody, one thing about manifesting, nobody know going like a fast. You know what I'm saying? Just manifest and watch what God do. I made a post on Facebook. It went viral. I made this post on Facebook back in 2018, and it went viral. And it's still sharing to this day. It says, "Have you ever heard a tree that grow? Manifestation is real." You know what I'm saying? I forgot to think of how it works, but it's about being quiet. How you do it? Don't tell nobody. Just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
So,
do what you do, manifest. It's just, why do you have to, you don't have to say it.
mm-hmm.
You don't have to say it. It's because it's an internal thing. And that goes to me to self-love, self-confidence, right? It's yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you're confident, that's in yourself. You don't have to walk around saying that. You don't have to, it's just gonna show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I even feel like with spirituality, it's the same concept. Like,
Yes.
if I see a beautiful tree that has fruit on it, the fruit and the tree gonna speak for itself.
Yes, that's right.
You don't have to go around offering that. You need this, you know, this orange. The tree should be so beautiful.
Amen.
And the tree should be just so outstanding that people should come to the tree and ask for the fruit.
You powerful. You powerful. You can hear me still? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
You powerful.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I give you that.
I never saw a tree asking somebody if they want to eat the fruit.
Yeah, they should.
And
I haven't
that's the
either.
problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You powerful. You gotta give. You powerful. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna leave that alone. But whatever God is telling you, just trust God. Trust God through the process. You know, because you got a voice. Definitely to be heard. You speaking. Minister Spirit, I don't like the name stuff, but I just like to call it how I see it. You gotta do it.
Right. I appreciate it.
So look, I already know it's gonna be a good conversation. You know, like I said, I ain't gonna hold you long. It's going good already on fire. I want you to come back on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely. But we was talking, we was getting a relationship, and like a mental health, like relationship wise, definitely with dating. Like I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you, like, love language. Mine is I definitely like to touch. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with a woman, I like to be, and like I say, foreplay is important. You know what I'm saying? But I like to spoil my woman. I like to spoil her. Definitely got to pray together. But I like to spoil. I like to touch now. So you know what I mean? But I try to make sure if I'm with, listen, all right, if you're gonna feel uncomfortable, then I ain't gonna do this. But if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. I'm sorry, you know? So everybody got their way of what's their love language, you know, mine definitely touch. And I love smell, so you know what I'm saying? Big on hygiene. So you know what I'm saying? Everything look good, you know what I'm saying? She's laughing.
You're telling the truth, though.
It's summertime now, so you know.
It's summertime.
Yeah, so nothing to give nobody, just wanted to be a respectful way, you know, definitely. And I made sure I'm very big on hygiene as a man. I train also. I like to work out. I train. I'm a big. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of Gatorade. I haven't had an energy drink in 3 years. I don't even know what soda tastes like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very big on my hygiene, like to clean, lotion down, sunscreen. I do it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm very big on that, man. So, you know, definitely. So you mind sharing your love language or what, you know, everything. You know what I'm saying that?
My love language is words of affirmation. That's my number one.
Wow.
After that, I would say acts of service and giving. But words of affirmation, if you can speak into me and be a positive person, you could do all the other things and I'm done. If you can't speak, because that's what's priceless. That's what you can't bond, and then that's what you need that's what I need in a partner. Somebody that can speak life into me, because that's what I give, and I need that reciprocation. Because for me, it's natural, but you get to a place of I'm so nice and I'm so positive to everybody, and where is the person uplifting me? You know,
that's right.
And that's my thing. I definitely have to have words of affirmation. I have to have, I can't do girl, you look good. You don't need me to tell you. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. You gorgeous. Yeah, you is.
I do need you to tell me.
Yeah.
Or people tell you that all the time, but I don't care about what these people say.
Yes, right. That's right.
My partner, I need you to say that. I need you to affirm me.
Yes.
And that's very important for me.
Right.
And then I need the acts of service to back up the word, so I know that you're not just giving me, mouth service. You're not just saying what I want to hear, but you also there to support me and to be there for me. And I think all the other ones just come naturally.
That's right.
But words of affirmation for me is just that's number one.
I love that, man. Definitely your partner gotta build you up. Anyone I'm with, baby, you beautiful. I'm telling them all the time, you beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if baby, you look good today. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not dating somebody like that one time and you did love it. And one minute, you always that's me. I'm letting you know. Because I read up, and I'm the type of person. I'm not a jealous person. So if I'm dating someone that is very that attractive, and I understand what comes with it, because hey, the same thing the same thing he looking at, the same thing I see too. You know what I'm saying? Right. He can compliment you, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm saying the same stuff. But at the end of the day, guess what? You're going to come home with me at the end of the day. But, respect to the people, because that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? The person that you with is supposed to be doing that all the time. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't doing that, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I be watching some videos sometimes, and they'll walk in the kitchen, they're showing some videos, like if these little skits and stuff, or smacking your woman on the butt, this and that. That's what it's about. That's foreplay, having a good time, enjoy what you run. If you married or dating somebody, hey, that's what it's about, man, So I'm definitely. You said what, Mama?
I said absolutely. You're absolutely right. You have to have that in your relationship, because if you don't, then what are you doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
I say it in a respectful way. Get out that woman's husband way. Stop holding her down for the husband. You know what I'm saying? Because the same thing goes for the other side of the men. They got that, got that man wife. They don't stop wasting time. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting no younger, we getting older. You know what I'm saying? And we deserve to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to be who you want to be with. And don't just be with, like I said, just don't be with nobody to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, be with somebody because that's what you want, happiness. Cause I see a lot of relationships right now to this day, and anything could be put on the outside. But I'm gonna tell you what, behind closed doors, I know they catch HELL. You know what I'm saying? Just by certain stuff, So, patience is very important. God is about patience. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's on God's time. You know what I mean? Trust Him. Or how you want to do it. We go out there and rush it, we mess it up,
Yeah.
So I have learned. I have dated a lot of women, and definitely I have learned my lesson in certain stuff. You know what I mean? Definitely. So, yeah. So
yes.
That's it.
Patience is definitely a virtue.
Yes.
I think I touched on that last night about you gotta be patient.
Yes.
You have to be patient just to form a bond with that partner. Before you even know that that's your partner.
Amen. That's right. Amen. Well,
it's like you gotta form that bond before you can even know that this is my person.
Yes.
I think the idea of like, I met this person and this is my person.
Yes.
Where did we get that from? Where did that come from?
Yeah, I mean, hey, it probably come from something like it gotta be something in the Black history somewhere. I guess like watching mama do it or dad do it, son. I guess definitely. That's a good question. But I'm definitely the one, man. At 34, definitely just pray about it. And I'm like you, 37. Don't look at it, and you definitely the one. You know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Just don't settle for it. Cause trust me, it's out there. It's out there. He's out there. She's out there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's in live, she's out there. He's out there. Don't let nobody tell you. It's hard to find. They out there. Sometimes you got to get out your comfort zone. They might not be in your state. They might not be in your city. But trust me. You know what I'm saying? The word. You find a man. God said, man, find a wife, find a good thing. So You ain't, all you gotta do is show up. Just be to the right place at the right time. Boom.
Now I gotta ask you a question then.
Talk something.
You saying they might not be in your city, so that's something. What? How do you feel about? I asked this, and then you could just continue to take over. Okay, listener.
You good, but take your time. You good. You good. Go ahead, take your time. You good.
How do you feel about long distance dating? Oh, and I also want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I see somebody saying they want some attention. Hey, y'all.
Tell her I say what's up too.
He said, "What's up, too?" Hey, y'all. We in here on his podcast. We having a good time. Real life podcast. We having a good time. So tell me too. Let me ask you one question. How do you feel about that? Long distance relationships.
It takes trust. You know what I'm saying? I did it before. It takes trust. And it could be a little moment when you might feel the need, because I'm a type of person, you know, it's okay, but then it's not okay. I mean, I understand, but it definitely gonna take trust, because you might be wanting, I'm like a person like that. I want to at least see my baby, you know, if not every day, definitely that weekend. Because, you know, I know we probably working on, both of us work on the week. You know, I'm a truck driver, so we both probably working on Monday through Fridays. You know, I'm definitely, I'm my own operator, so I do my thing. So, you know, I work when I want to work. So definitely, it'll be rough, but as long as we get to see each other weekend, it'll be listening. But definitely gonna take each other, because you gotta need to know what's going on all the time, because we might be about 5 or 6, 7 hours away, you know, from each other. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's something we got. I just gonna take trust, man, definitely. So,
okay.
Yes, gotta pray about that. You know what I'm saying? It's possible, because I have seen it happen. I have definitely seen it happen, and I know, and I'm definitely got somebody in my family like that right now. They actually are married to this person, so it definitely is a challenge. Yeah, definitely a challenge. He's from South. I'm from South Carolina. They've been to town from Florence, South Carolina, and he's also from the same. And his wife is from Chicago, so it definitely takes a little time. And she's down here in South Carolina now. You know what I mean? So definitely, they got a family, but it's definitely about trust, man. Gonna take a little trust, and you know, just gonna, you know, keep on doing what you're doing, because you got. It's gonna get real. Cause I'm gonna tell you, temptation is real now, because you're gonna have good moments. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You know how I get to it. Hey,
Wait, for me, I don't know if it's the trust.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's where are we going from here?
Yeah. But see, that's
for me, I don't think, because if I'm with you and I've said you're my man, if I got to the point where I said I'm comfortable enough to say this is my man, then I trust you. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think it's about, oh, he's not with me throughout the week and I don't know, but I think for me it's about where is this going? Who is moving? How are we rearranging life? You know, and then at what point do we start thinking about that without it being adding pressure to the situation? So I feel, for me, that's what causes my apprehension when I think about long distance.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, I'm 37.
Yeah, I agree. I'm
27. I don't have 3, 4, 5 years now.
That's right. And you know what? I was just, and speaking of that, that's the next question we're gonna talk about. But definitely is gonna take some. It's definitely got to be like, man, listen, okay, I'm gonna now to the point I'm at now. If it's really, really serious and you really feeling me like that, you know, and I do have thank God for the gift. I do have discernment, so definitely discernment. I can really tell a negative person. I can tell a positive person. You know what I'm saying? I connect with good people. You know what I'm saying? Every day ain't perfect, but I connect with good people. So, like you for yourself, I can definitely tell when something's real. You know, I can definitely tell when something's not okay. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, I might be like, well, I'm gonna let you know. If we ain't gonna do nothing about it next year or two, then we don't need to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? So, what brings me to my next question?
Right.
If you date somebody at your age, you're 37. You know what I'm saying? I'm 34. I have been engaged twice.
Okay.
I've been engaged twice. I got engaged my first time, I was 19. And I got engaged my second time was 8 years ago, back in 2018. I got engaged with my brother and my child. When we was engaged, we were dating for about, on and off, we were dating for a while, you know, maybe 7 years at that time. And I finally proposed. So I pray, I said, God, if it's meant to be, I'm going to do it this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it this year. Everything was going smooth. Nothing's going to go perfect. Everything was going smooth. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up proposing to her. But at the point now, if you, in 6 months, I say give yourself a year or two. In a year or two, this person going to marry you or doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 years, that's a little shaky, but it's okay. But you talking about 4 and up, nah, man, something wrong there. You don't know what you want. Because I don't see us to be together for 10 years. Like, wow. Like, you mean to tell me that was patience? You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all both are the right people, but maybe the time just, wasn't right that time. But still, you never know what God got in store. You know what I'm saying? But definitely 1-2 years, that's the max I can do to date somebody to make sure, that's why I want to engage. That give us time to get everything straight, all this type of stuff. Everything gonna be perfect because some of her stuff and some of my stuff is gonna come together. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff we have to work on what we can work on, we control, You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But definitely 1 to 2 years, I say. Me at 34, I have to give myself 1 year now to date somebody and make sure it's good. Wait, see where her life, where she at. Believe wise, and all this good stuff. So
you're saying that it takes you 1 to 2 years to, and then after 1 to 2 years, then you all should be getting engaged to be married.
It should be around that time. Maybe it should be around that time. At least by the second you're going, if it's going, smooth enough, it should be. I just don't think. But like I said, everybody different now. Like I just don't see why you got to go past 3 years. I mean, even past 2 years. Like, and you got to go all the way down. I'm talking about people been together 15 years and they get married. Like, wow, all that time. Like, what the world? Like, what did he sell you? You know what I'm saying? Or what was it? You know what I'm saying? The good Lord, because because you valuable. You valuable. You know what I'm saying? Every woman is valuable. You know what I'm saying? Man is valuable. You know what I'm saying? We have to know that. We have to know our worth. But like I said, everybody different. So I just can't say. For me, about 1 to 2 years. Definitely, I have to go ahead and that full year. If everything going good, boom. Propose, a few months to it, you know what I'm saying? Pray about it, and it happens, you know what I'm saying? But we got to know at the end of the day, this is what we're going to do. We're going to spend our life together, you know what I'm saying? I want to be married one time on, that's it. So that's all we're going to do. So it's definitely. So what about you? What's your time frame?
My time frame, so I haven't put a time frame on it to sit down and say a time frame really. But I would agree with you if I had to. If I had to really put a time frame on it, I would say 1 to 2 years. And then that would also make me think about what's the expectation of the man too, because I'm 37. I'll be 38 in September. Is this man trying to have more children? Like that's going to show the gauge of his seriousness for me too, because I have 2 children. I'm not having another kid without being married. I'm just not absolutely never going to do it.
Okay.
It's never going to happen.
Okay.
Like, it's not.
You got it down. That's right. You got it down.
Yeah. So me knowing that that's where I am in my life. Okay, sir, if you want to have more kids, then I would think that you would be speeding up the marriage process. Because I'm not having another child.
Yeah, you married, you said.
And for anyone that would think, oh, well, you've done it, you're absolutely right. I've done it wrong. So I can choose to do it right this time.
And you know what
I'm saying? And not wrong in the sense of I absolutely adore my kids, but wrong in the sense of, at the time I wasn't thinking about being married. And now this is where I am in my life and this is the way I want to do things. So with a man knowing that and knowing my age, I would think that he would be trying to
that's right.
The altar if he was trying to have more kids.
Yeah, that's right.
I think within that year a person.
Yes.
Well enough.
To
know if you want to live with them.
Yes.
And be with them and only them forever. Mm-hmm. So I say 1 year you should know. Maybe 1 year and a half, 2 years you're getting engaged. So then you take that 3rd year, where you're planning a wedding.
Right.
Because another thing is I don't believe in long engagements. That's another thing.
Wow, okay. That's what's up now. That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, I love it.
Don't give me the ring now.
Yeah, I got you. I see that too. Yeah.
10 years because I wasn't trying to get the ring now. I'm trying to get down the line.
Yeah.
So, and I think personally that aligns with my spirituality as well of the things I desire and just trying to get to a place of everything in my life being, in order.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
So I'm not out of order in any type of way. And I would love to have just that spouse where we in order. Everything is right. Okay, we can do what we want over here because
you deserve it.
You know, so that's where I am. I think a year and a half to 2 years is definitely a beautiful, beautiful time frame.
Amen. You deserve that. You definitely deserve that, and you got your and I love the kids. The kids are definitely a blessing. They are definitely a blessing. So I look at it this right here. We all those are that was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That definitely. You know what I'm saying? They able to do when their life comes when they get older to the point. You know what I'm saying? They able to do the right. You know, do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you and me, you know, we definitely get a chance to be with somebody. But like I said, definitely who we want to be with. You know what I'm saying? Having a dream woman, a dream husband. And like you say, you gotta let them know. Listen, and I respect. A woman tell me she on the way we get married. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But we dating. You know what I'm saying? Long we dating, she tell me, "Oh, we get married, we have kids." I understand. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I mean? Because you know that's very respectful. Because like you said, you weren't just going for the ring. I want to change somebody's last. I want to change my last name. I want to change a woman's last name. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. So.
And I think as a woman too, I want to be led in a relationship. So I think that's why I know that's my time frame. But in a relationship or to a potential suitor or what have you, it's not something that I necessarily present. Because I want to be led. Meaning, I know that's in my mind, right? But if we up on a year or we're 6 months in and you're not even talking about this and this is not even something on your mind, I'm not trying to push you or persuade you either.
Yeah.
You see, and I think that's, as a female, I think sometimes we get into that pushing and persuading and I want you to want what you want. I want you to be happy. Totally 100%. I don't want to push you and persuade you into doing anything other than what you want to do.
Yes, you should have to do that. No woman should have to force a man to marry her.
Yeah,
no woman should have to force a man to marry. You should have to do none of that.
And if you're gonna leave my life, and you couldn't even lead me down the aisle. You probably not the one for me.
No. You gotta sit there and force. Nah, ain't no need for force. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We gotta both want to be here.
Yeah, I'm not pushing anything. I'm not putting pressure. I'm not applying. I'm just moving with the flow of things. Because I want to be led.
That's right. Amen. I got you.
I have all this being submissive and my submission is a posture of my lifestyle. I am you see what I'm saying? It's not a choice. Yeah. And if I have to push something, then I need to excuse myself from the situation.
That's right.
I don't need to put myself in any other posture than what I'm in. You know, my submission is just a lifestyle of who I am. So I'm not gonna come over here and say, "Oh, I have to lead you and guide you." And how? Why would I do that?
Come on, now. I'm supposed to be like that. Come on, we gotta have a plan, man. Man gotta have that plan. Come on now, you support the plan. You gotta have that plan, you know?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yes. You gotta have that plan. We gotta, you know, as a man, we gotta be able to lead, you know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta have that plan for women. The women support that plan. We support, this is us together, you know what I'm saying?
Right, I'm here to support it.
Yes.
Wholeheartedly. How can I help it? How can I assist? This is what you see. How can we make this happen? How can I help move this forward? Now that you have the plan, now I'm hands on.
Yes.
Because now I'm in that mode. Okay, you got the plan. All right. So how can we execute this thing? Right. But as far as me creating the blueprint of it, I have no desire to do that.
I got you.
Whatsoever.
I got you. You speaking, man. You speaking facts. You honestly speaking facts. Anybody watch, you definitely speaking facts. Definitely as a man. That's why I say, when I was young, and like I say, when I did engagement, I had to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? And I had the plan. Okay, I'm gonna propose to her, but I didn't have a plan how we're gonna pay for this wedding. Like I knew I already okay. And then she's like, well, how we gonna do this? How we then? I like, well, I was all over the place. I already proposed to her now. You know what I'm saying? I proposed to her. So she started helping me more. So I should have a little plan. She was the one choosing everything she want. You know, woman. That's how I am. She choose the wedding she want, everything she want. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying? As long as she happy. But I didn't really have a plan. Because the first time we started dating, it was like, oh man, like, you know, it was kind of a little out of whack. Didn't have those type of things. But once I took a little time and those few months that we was away, God worked on me and I was able to have a little time alone. manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Focus. Okay, if we do get back together, you know what I'm saying, then I gotta definitely know what I need to do. So and it happened. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm older now, the next woman that I date and the woman that I get engaged to, definitely have a plan where, you know what I'm saying, I can't leave her out there. You know what I'm saying? We got this, like I said, it's support. You know what I'm saying? It comes both support. Speaking of that, we almost done. Cause I'm loving this whole vibe, comments, everything. And you on fire. But can you date a man that don't treat his mama right?
No.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely no. Hard no. Absolutely no.
Okay.
No. That comes with a lot of issues, pain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
All right. So how you
You
feel?
have to heal that.
Okay, I got it. I like that. Okay, that's what I want to know because
Hard no.
that's right. Because I'm big on, and I learned this. You know what I'm saying? And I have heard a pastor say before in the church, and he'll tell the women like, listen, if you gonna date a man, you watch that man how he treat his mama. The way he treat his mama is gonna be the way he treat you too. And it might not be exactly like that, but he gonna treat you similar to how he treat his mama. If he call his mama name, he gonna call you names. If he cuss at his mama, he gonna cuss at you the same way. Bad talk, he gonna do you the same way. If he raise his hand, he gonna do you the same way. People don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I'm big. So I watch, definitely, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to know that question because you got something.
That's a non-negotiable.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because even if and I have compassion because I'm a boy mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I know how my boys treat me. Okay. They just love me. They just absolutely adore their mother.
That's right.
They love me. It's taken a lot of hard work to put into my son for them to be that way. Right? Because I know what I do for my son. So I know they love me. So I know that there are some mothers who may not have been the best mother. I have to be honest about that. Right? So it's some mothers who have not been the best mothers. But I feel like as an adult man, okay, your mom was bad. She was a terrible mother. At what point do you accept responsibility for how you show up, though, as a grown man?
Right.
Because if you are still treating your mom badly, it's a part of you that's a hurt little boy who just grew up and now you old enough to cuss her out. Yeah. And it's a hurt little boy that's in there treating her bad. And it's like you said, and only in a matter of time is that little boy that's in there that's just all grown up gonna come and do that same behavior to me because he's not loved and nurtured. The little kid, he's not loved and nurtured. So you have to take responsibility and accountability for him and love him yourself.
Yes.
When are you going to nurture yourself so that you can get back to a place of, maybe I don't talk to my mom every day or every week. My mom did this. And you can articulate these things to me.
Amen.
My mom did this. My mom did that. She was this. She was that. She abused me, neglected me, and it's hard. But I still have love for my mom, and I've worked through that. If you can't come to me with that, then it's still a lot for you to do. And it's too much for you to do with all the work I've done with myself for me to try to reparent you, give you therapy, any of those things. You can't leave me. Because it's a little boy in there that's hurting, that you're neglecting, and I don't want you to take any time away from him. The little boy you neglected to focus on me. It's not fair.
That's right.
It's not fair. You still got a lot to do.
That's real. That's real. That's deep. That's real deep. Because, that's real deep. Oh man, that's powerful. Because a lot of times, even when a woman dealing with inside, that man still want to hold on to her and want to give her no space. That same, he's gonna say like that woman, for you just to give up, like even though you love that man, you love him, but you tell him you need to deal with that situation, deal with the inside. That's why I say you definitely got to deal with your mental because, like you did not say that you just said you hit a key factor, and why hold on to something? Because all you're doing is causing them pain and causing you pain too. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like for me, it's me being selfish because instead of me letting you get you together and release you in a loving way, because we've got this culture, so it's so interesting and it's just gotten so away from love. Why every time it's this cut it off culture? I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to just cut you up. Like, where is the release? I'm gonna release you in a loving way. It's nothing wrong.
That's what it's about. Love me enough to
care
leave.
about you.
Yes.
But I care about me too, and I care about you so much. You need to focus on you.
That's right. Love me enough.
Yeah, I can't hold you over here selfishly. But I also don't have to cut you off in a mean, nasty way that's just disrespectful to you. I don't have to do that either. And dishonor who you are. I don't have to do that. This culture is, he's a little boy. He needs to grow up. I had to. Why? Why we have to do that? We don't have to do that. We gotta do better. We don't need
we got to. We got to do real better.
We gotta do better. We can say he was not equipped to be over here with me where I am, and that's okay.
Yes.
And I still care about this because it's about how we look and how we show up. Oh, I'm gonna look like this. Yeah. No, I still love and care about this person, right?
Yeah.
But I had to let them handle their affairs.
Get themselves right. That's right.
They get with somebody else. I really may truly be hurt. Yeah. Like it's no honesty, but I have to still let him work through it.
That's right.
Without thinking about looking stupid, looking like he did this. It has to be some love. It has to be some true love involved. As far as just cut it off culture, I don't believe that's.
I don't either. I don't know. And 2 more questions, and like you was getting to the point about the cutoff. Like I always want to ask you this because, you look at domestic violence. Like I say, love me enough to leave me. Please, you love me enough to leave me. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I'm going to love you enough to leave you. You love me enough to leave me. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, I care about you still. You're going to hold a spot in my heart. A lot of women don't hold, you definitely hold like this. The past definitely hold a spot in my heart. You know what I'm saying? But look, like, I understand things didn't work out. You know what I mean? I wanted to work out. Maybe one time then, maybe it might be 10, 15, 20 years from now, but I don't know what's in store. You don't know what God got in store, But definitely love enough because some people be in domestic relationships, man, and I hate to see it, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't good, if a man or woman ever tell you they're going to kill you, believe what they say. It don't matter who's coming from, either one. If they tell you they're going to kill you, believe that, John. You know what I'm saying? So, just to see a woman, I don't put my hand on, I don't hit no woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't fight no woman, you know what I mean? We put a hand on mine, I was raised not to hit a woman, so, I walk away, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuss, I wasn't raise my hand at her, you know what I'm saying? I call it, but, just to see some women get hit, some of the stuff they be going through, you hate it. And I just don't understand why I don't know if you can share anything about just stand there or just, or just leave. You know what I'm saying? Why they stay there though? I don't know. Why wouldn't you just go ahead and go? That's danger. You know what I'm saying? And I have known somebody, don't know the person, but have heard of somebody, heard of people have hit a woman even when it was pregnant. And that ain't good, bro. That ain't good. It ain't my business. If I see something going on, that some person like that, but raising your hand, we can't do that, bro. We can't. I can't let you hit no woman, no. But definitely, man. It don't matter how. And I always, like I say, on my dad's side of the family, I grew up with 5 girls. I had my cousins, other boys, so I grew up with 5 girls. You know what I'm saying? So it was just 2 boys and 5 girls. So I know it. Definitely. So definitely, it really prepared me that I was tough. That's just like the grandkid. We all cousins. I have and my sister. So, just me and my sister, we the only 2 kids. But on that grandkid side, my dad's side of the family, it was 7 grand. You got 5 girls, 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? So it was just growing up. That just made me tough. So, I had a hop around had girl cousins. So definitely how some stuff gonna be. But there's some stuff, man. I just think women should lead. I have to go through that, all that stuff. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't stand that at all. That domestic, man. I just don't. I can't stand it.
That's so deep as far as the domestic violence thing. People have asked me before, have I ever, but people have asked me before, like, have I ever been in a domestic relationship, like domestic violence? And my thing is, I've had some violent situations in my life, but to me, a domestic violence relationship is he did something violent and I went back and then it happened again. So that to me I couldn't fathom. And I really pray that I don't ever in my life experience that. Because I think it has to do a lot with like acceptance and self-esteem. A lot of self-esteem, because what I've learned and what I've heard over the years is that when a situation no longer serves a person, then they will no longer be there. So it must be something that's serving this person in order to stay, right? So whether it's they're controlling them financially, they're controlling them emotionally, there is some type of something is happening where they just can't leave.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a mental hold on this person where they can't go get help, you know, whatever. And I don't know if it's to a point where a person may begin to feel like they don't deserve more. You know, in my family, I haven't ever dealt with women going through that in my family that I've ever encountered. So I grew up around women who that was a no-no. I grew up with a grandmother who told me, you never hit a man because I don't care if that man is shorter than you, smaller than you. A man has strength unlike no other that will come out when you least expect it. My granny and my mom grew up telling me things like, a man will kill you by accident. You know, he can hit you, push you, and you'll fall down the stairs and punch your lung. You know, so these are images that I had early on in my life that told me that's not something I want to engage in.
That's right. Okay, that's right.
Unfortunately, every woman hasn't had that. Some women grew up seeing that. You know. So I think it's so many factors until there's nothing you can pinpoint. And then when you get into even think my grandma was from Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Okay, Mississippi. Okay, yeah, definitely.
She was from Mississippi. She held no punches.
Down south.
She was from down south.
Yeah, where I'm at,
Yeah, she was from a woman from the south, and she really just kept it real with us. You know, she said, you don't hit no man. It was just certain things that she told us about being women. But she also told us things like, if you get hit, you leave. This is something I was hearing too.
Yes.
You know, I grew up in the house hearing these. My mother saying those types of things to me. So when a woman may have grown up in that, it may be a sense of normalcy. You know, a part of that may be normal. And then growing up with hearing other things where just on television, it was a lot of messages when I was younger of, they depicted a lot of women in relationships where they said, if a man don't hit me, he don't love me. That was something that was on television so much when I was a kid.
Wow.
I remember hearing that as a kid on television. Now, that wasn't going on where I was growing up.
Lord have mercy. That's crazy. Lord.
Did you not hear that on television? I heard that on the TV.
Probably been a while. I don't know.
I heard that on the TV when they were hashing through things. If a man don't hit me, he don't love. And I remember going to my mommy and my grandma and saying, "Did you hear that?" And they burst out laughing. Yeah, that's what some people think, baby. We don't think that over here.
We don't think that. No. No. If he hits you, he don't love you. Nah.
That's not love.
No,
if a man is hitting you, he don't love you. You a sweetheart. You a princess. You a flower.
That's
you
right.
know.
That's right. That's right.
You know. And I'm 5'2", like 125 pounds. So you ain't hit me, I'll break.
No, we ain't playing that. No, No, we ain't doing that. We ain't playing that. We ain't let that happen.
Listen, everybody that knows me knows that I say, somebody come and fight me, I'm just gonna fall out. You don't even have to.
You a sweetheart. You got with your heart, the heart that you got, and the depth and the covering on your life. You definitely got a covering on your life.
I'm like, I'm just gonna fall on the floor. Like, you don't have to take whatever you want. It's okay. So, and then me being a woman who hasn't, I'm not aggressive and no aggression, and so I really send all my heart and my love to those women, because it's sad and they're so valuable and they're so precious, and just every person, every human, and they shouldn't take that. I don't care what they look like, what they feel like. I don't care if you 70 pounds or 770 pounds. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't care if you tall, short, whatever it is. No woman should take that. So any women that's experiencing that should definitely leave the situation,
Yes.
and know that there's programs out here. It's domestic violence programs.
Yes.
There are counselors. There are things that they can get into that will help them. Because no woman deserves it. No woman should ever do that. And for the men that feel like they can hit a woman or put their hands on a woman, hopefully they're not incarcerated. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? And they can get help too. Do you see what I'm saying? If they're still walking around free, then they need to be going to get the help that they need to, because they shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be doing that because they definitely don't belong with.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good, baby. You good. Keep on talking. You good.
Yeah, they don't belong with anybody. They don't belong. They belong in a room, sitting looking at themselves and asking themselves, why are they doing something like that?
Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
So I would hope that they would get the help that they need to, because it's just a lot of hurt and pain going on, I think, on both sides. And before a man needs to get help. And women needs to leave and understand that there's resources that are out there for her that can really, really help and support her. It's definitely domestic violence resources. So it's sad.
It's sad. Hurt people. Remember that. Hurt people. So definitely.
I love it. Did you see the Miss Pat interview with Shannon Sharp?
No, I don't think I seen that. I gotta watch that. I'm gonna have to go watch that. I try to catch someone on his podcast, right?
He talks about how her husband or her baby father, her first baby father, shot her.
Oh wow, man! See, I just only
He shot him, and they had like a really bad relationship, and how she wound up getting out of that. And it was really it was probably empowering for women in those types of situations, but she realized she didn't deserve that. So I think that it's impacted individuals on every level of life, from just women walking up and down the street to clearly women in those type of celebrity positions. So it's deep.
I just can't stand. I mean, like you said, definitely. And we done last question. Like with all that leading up to what you was not saying about that and what you was saying, how you was raised stuff. So and with that man getting help, you know, us as man, you know, I'm 34, so I have learned that, you know, certain ones you can share how you feeling with. And I have cried. I don't like to cry, but I have cried in front of a woman before. You know what I'm saying? And we do suffer in silence. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff we don't want to open up on. But I have learned to open up to somebody. But definitely, like, if God, you know, tell me I'm open to this person. Because, you know, once you let that thing go, you let that thing go. You know, us as men, we got to learn we can vent. You know, we can vent to the other man. Or vent to your woman. You know what I'm saying? Just, like, you know what I'm saying? Vent to them. So, I could definitely tell, I ain't even have to ask you, but I could definitely tell a man up to you that he's really, really hurting. I know you're going to be there to definitely support him in a way. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to understand. Stop letting stuff ball up and let it build up. A lot of stuff build up with it, man. Once that's, like what they say, pressure bust pipes. Once that thing busts, it busts. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, you know, and taking their own lives, you know, we got to stop. This is stuff we got to pray about. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I got a path, like I tell you, you know what I'm saying? And just for me to come on a podcast with you, to do this, man, and just to meet you, you definitely are you're an inspiration. Definitely inspiration. Continue praying. I pray, man, you're going to get everything God got for you. You know, whoever you want. Like I said, I listened to the podcast watching y'all last night, man, I enjoyed that. Like, that's what it's about, man. Being in conversation with good people, you speak some real stuff. Like, you touch the stuff, man. I want to hop on that. Like, that thing was on fire. You know what I'm saying? That thing was on fire, man. Like, we was in the room. We would watch that thing with deep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it later, but listen, you get to watch that thing, just experience that thing, man, look at here. Just a moment. Like, you're pregnant with a great word. Like, I don't know if you minister, but you definitely, it's people that women look up to. You know what I'm saying? Women gonna follow you. You know what I'm saying? You're showing women how to, you know, how to be a better queen. Certain ones, you show them how to be a better queen. You know, you definitely a queen. And you're showing man, you know, like, listen, You know, definitely stay. I want them guys like, hey, hold the door for my lady. You know what I'm saying? Hold the door for her and speak life. You know what I'm saying? You definitely are definitely a blessing. And stuff, man. So I just appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? For this good Sunday. I don't hold you for about a long time, about 30 minutes. So I enjoy it every moment.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is very, very good, and I appreciate you having me. I mean, this is good. I love just hearing different perspectives. I never thought that I would be a person sharing my insights. I would not be telling the truth if I haven't heard people say that. Like,
the podcast with me. Come co-host me. Co-host me on the podcast. Come co-host me on the podcast. You see in the podcast, come co-host with me. I got a podcast. Come on, I definitely need that because you got some great stuff. You know, you never know. How your chat doing over there?
What's that?
How your chat doing over there?
What's that?
Well, how your chat doing?
How my chat doing?
Yeah.
Oh, my chat, they doing good. Let's see. Nobody has said too much. I think they're listening. Some gentleman did just say something. He said, women fall for guys like this. Oh, he's saying something. I don't know what he's saying. Nothing good.
Oh.
I don't really pay attention to the comments that aren't that great. Because just like in real life, I don't have time for it.
Yeah, I don't pay attention. They don't listen. They gonna talk regardless. It don't matter what we do, right? Oh,
I know. You know, I never pay attention to comments that aren't positive because in life I don't have time for it. But yeah, I think a lot of people have just been listening to us.
Massive.
Because we've had a lot to share and unpack. So I definitely appreciate you.
You just pick it up. What's the type of guy you like? And answering that question in this podcast, what's your type of dude? Like,
my type of man. Oh my God.
Create your man. Create your man. Create the man.
Hey, my man.
Create your man. Yeah, create.
My man would be, I would say he would be a compassionate person. He would be an empathetic person. He would be a great leader. Of course, a God-fearing man. Mm-hmm. That's a definite non-negotiable.
Major. Mm-hmm.
Loving, kind. I'm gonna tell the truth and say attractive. Mm-hmm. You know, I think we try to leave that out as women because it can make us sound superficial. But I think at the end of the day, in public we don't say it, and behind closed doors we'll talk to each other about it. So you may as well just set the intention, tell the truth.
Yes. Tell the truth. That's right, man. Hey, tell the truth.
Yeah, a good father, a great son, a great provider, great work ethic. A good listener, and just in tune. He would be in tune to everything. Yes. I would say in tune to my needs, but I would need him to be in tune to everything, as I feel a lot of times I'm in tune to a lot of things. Yes. You know, he would be just in tune to what is going on.
Yes, I love
what is needed. He would be able to anticipate the needs, and then he will also be honest as far as his feeling and what he needs. He would be so in tune, so he would know exactly what he needs.
Yes, that's right.
So that he can express that to me, and so we could work on those things. Yes. And definitely somebody that's just a builder. Like, let's build life together.
I love it. I love it.
A life that would build. It's asking me. I'm sorry.
Good.
He would build a life with me.
Yes. Yes.
As he builds his own life. So just somebody that's just in tune in that way to do those different types of things. He would just be just a bomb. He'd just be all that and all the bags of chips and all the...
That's right.
All the everything. Of course, he'd give me words of affirmation.
Oh, man, I love that.
He would understand my love languages. So...
Yes, I like that.
I don't think that those things are... I think that those things are things that I am and I offer. You know, they say be the person, be the energy that you want, be the person that you want to show up in your life. So I don't think that that's unreasonable because those are all things that I am as well. So I think he would be that and the male version of it, and of course more of it
Right.
on every level.
Okay.
And then another thing that's very important, he would have to be able to teach me something.
Okay, I love it. Amen.
I would have to be able to learn from him because I love learning, I love reading,
I love
and
it.
I would have to be able to learn from him.
I love it. Love it.
And and we would learn from each other, and we could just expand each other. So these things I may not know, and he would know,
What it's about.
and if he would want to learn these things, I could teach him. But I definitely would want to sit with him and soak up everything that he could teach me, because I think that's how you grow.
That's how you go. That's how you go. Don't think you know too much. You know what I'm saying? Be open from each other. Be open to each other's ideas.
Yes,
I love
absolutely.
that. I love that. Definitely, man. Definitely. Well, this has been anything you want to say, but this has been like definitely a bless. This has been like much needed. This is much needed. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. Satisfied. I'm gonna go ahead and do the video cut, get it right and set it straight and tag you in it, man. Please share it. And you got Instagram too?
I have Instagram, Facebook, and I have a YouTube channel. I never hardly use it, but if you give me the edit, I'll go ahead and put it on my YouTube as well, and then we can both promote it. Yeah. So
Send everything to me. Send all your info, inbox it to me.
okay, I definitely will. This has been awesome. I appreciate you having me. I think this is just such a good dialogue, and as I'm on this journey of finding my life partner. As I said last night in the live, he was saying, it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen.
You didn't see what I put up there, did you?
I'm going to go back and read your comments.
I don't know if you can go back and see. I said,
I can. You can go back and read your comments.
I said, you're going to be mad though. I put on that.
Did you say that?
I ain't care. Nobody didn't say nothing, but I put it up there. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that in the comments.
I said, you're going to be mad. I said, she didn't see it.
It's going to happen for me. I know it's going to happen. Life is going to bring that person, and I'm excited and I'm open, and I've set the intention, and it has no choice but to.
Definitely, you definitely gonna get what you need and what you want. Definitely gonna get all.
Now I'm gonna go back and read your comment.
Yeah, I said you're gonna be mad for real, but I said she didn't see it. I said, oh, so look at her, but I'm at the inbox because I want everybody, everybody to see him.
Everybody in our conversation.
So I'm inbox you. I'm gonna be good. I'm inbox you. We'll talk. So.
All right, we will definitely talk, and I appreciate you having.